चलो 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 बस 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 चलो आरामत आरामत आरामत
हाय राइटर
राइट में सर चलो थैंक यू यही नहीं आप सब लोग खाना टाइम बहुत लगेगा यस यस
Mr. Tusshar Kapoor. Ms. Farah Khan. And Dr. Firuza Parikh. May I please request all the guests to join us first in lighting of the lamp. Thank you all. It is my pleasure to now introduce and invite our dynamic CEO, Dr. Tarang Chandani. She is a graduate of the Lady Hardinge Medical College, New Delhi. She brought to our hospital the experience of 15 years of working in healthcare in New Delhi, Singapore, and Mumbai. In Singapore, she was a clinical fellow in orthopedics from the Alexandra Hospital and head of clinical quality at the Changi General Hospital. She also served in the Ministry of Health as a consultant. As CEO of Jaslok Hospital, she has been responsible for the numerous awards that Jaslok has received during her tenure. Dr. Tarang, please.
Good morning, respected dignitaries on the dais and our special guests in the audience. Let me start first by wishing all of us a very happy Independence Day. It gives me a great pleasure to welcome all of you for being here to celebrate with us the 27 glorious years of Department of Assisted Reproduction at Jaslok Hospital and the launch of our new venture, Jaslok FertilTree. On behalf of Jaslok Management and Board of Trustees, I extend my warm welcome to all the guests here today and our luminaries on the dais who need no introduction. Mr. Aamir Khan and Mrs. Kiran Rao, we express our deepest gratitude to you for sparing your precious time and coming to be a part of our celebration today. Farah is a great friend and has been always supportive to me, Jaslok Hospital, and Dr. Parekh. And whenever I or Dr. Parekh have requested her to come to be a part of any event, she has either adjusted her dates or she has cancelled where she has to go, and she's always been here. So thank you so much, Farah, for being such a great friend. Mr. Tusshar Kapoor has given a new meaning to parenthood, and we are extremely happy to have you here with us today. Thank you so much. I also want to thank our managing trustee who for some reason couldn't be here today. She has been really like a mother, a mentor, and guide to me since the time I came back to India from Singapore. And she inspires each and every staff of Jaslok Hospital. So thanks to Mrs. Masan for always being there as a guiding torch to Jaslok Hospital. Jaslok is a 43-year-old tertiary care hospital in the heart of Mumbai. It was established before some of us here were even born. It was the vision of Mr. Lokumal Chandrai, who was a true philanthropist, to bring medical excellence with the state-of-art technology to the city of Mumbai. The existing judgment is to see that every patient who walks out of the hospital is satisfied with the treatment. Work with some of the prima donnas of medical fraternity of national and international repute. I got to see us for the great work that it has contributed towards the development of department and towards
and admired people in Bollywood, both as an actor and as a producer. He's the son of the evergreen actor Jitendra and younger brother to Ekta Kapoor, and also is the co-owner of Balaji Telefilms and Balaji Motion Pictures. Recently, he has made headlines across the nation by taking the bold step of becoming a single dad to his son Lakshya through surrogacy. Thus, he has become a source of inspiration for most men who wish to be single parent. Mr. Kapoor, over to you.
Happy Independence Day to all of you. I didn't really plan what I'm going to be saying, and you caught me unawares, but that's okay. Of course, first of all, I would like to thank the team at Jaslok and Dr. Firoza Parekh and Mr. Parekh also for being so supportive to what I wanted to do with my family life a year back. I'm lucky to have met them, and they assured me that this was the right age to go ahead for assisted reproduction and to be a single parent the way I wanted to be one. And that few people have done it. Quite a few women have done it. Not many men have done it. But they were very reassuring. They encouraged me, and they didn't make it look like it was a big deal. Throughout last year, 2015, Dr. Parekh was in touch with me constantly. She used to, after we went through the procedure, she used to give me constant updates about the child to be born and guided me through and through what I needed to do. And then when the baby was born, we discussed a lot about how we're going to bring this child to the world. It's a new unconventional way that I've chosen. And she was very, very, very encouraging, made me feel very confident that I should go all out and tell the world that this is how I've done it and this is going to be the family that I've chosen. My own parents were a bit apprehensive whether I should announce the child to be one born through IVF and surrogacy or not, because they were like, you don't know how it's going to be in India, how it's going to be taken in India, and why even announce it? You know, why don't you just tell friends and let friends tell more friends, and that's how it should spread, and that's how announce mat kar, kyun announce karna, ye wo. But she was the one who encouraged me to make a statement, and she said that, you know, it's your right to tell the world, it's nobody else's right, and you should be the one to be as honest as possible. And gossip really goes down when you're very forthright, when you're clear, when you're confident, when you tell the world what's done and how it's done, and the honesty behind it makes things more acceptable. So I think she was right. Of course, mostly she's always been right. And in fact, I think today is the day when we all should acknowledge that she's always been right. And in my case, it was very right, because all of you, the people here, the people in our country, the media, everybody has been very positive, very accepting. And that was also a bit of a surprise for me, because I thought there'd be diverse views, there'd be some kind of ooh and ahs about it, there'd be all kinds of opinions, and probably a Pandora box would open up, and there'd be all kinds of things coming up. But nothing of that sort happened, because I think the country, the people, everyone has been very accepting. Especially the media has been so supportive of Lakshya and my choice of having a family in this manner. So I'm thankful to everyone here, everyone in the country, everyone in the media for being amazing, being India as it is and as it really is. Thank you so much. Would love to wish the Parekh family and Jaslok all the very best for Jaslok FertilTree. I'm sure it's the right time, and it's the thing that we all should really encourage. It's necessary, especially for us North Mumbaiites who come all the way here to South Mumbai for these kind of services. Now I think she just told me that it's going to be they're going to be centers even in Juhu and Bandra, etc. I think that's going to be that's like staying in my head right now. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Thank you, Mr. Kapoor. Our next guest is Ms. Farah Khan. Of course, we all know her as an ace choreographer, producer, director. She's a courageous woman known for her honesty and outspokenness. I was fortunate in getting to know her when I was a junior doctor in our department, and we all were struck by her simplicity then. Diva, Anya, and Zar, thank you for being with us today. You have amazing parents. We love you all. Farah, will you like to speak a few words?
Thank you so much. Before anything, doctor, now you're opening a department in Juhu and Bandra. Thanks. Thank you. After making me travel twice a day to Jaslok from Film City, all the way, thanks. Anyway, thank you. Happy Independence Day. And I've come here and I've realized what this is, because frankly, when Dr. Firoza calls and says, if she says, I'm having an event on Mount Everest, I'm going to be there. I don't even ask her what it is. So thanks for enlightening me as to what event I've come for. And Tarang, sometimes we forget how qualified the women we move around with is. For me, Tarang has just been Rachit's mom, because Rachit is in class with my son. Thank you for inviting me here. Thank you. I've got my kids here today because they need to know how special they are, how special it is to be part of Dr. Firoza's family. It's a family that is truly blessed. She's given us the greatest gift of our lives. I'm going to get very emotional here now. And, you know, it's important that we come and we proudly say we've had our children through assisted, through IVF or through surrogacy or through donor eggs. It's important we come and we take pride in that, because it just gives so much courage and so much hope to people who want to do it but who are scared of doing it. So I proudly say my children are from IVF, and no, Anya, the pizza man did not deliver you. Dr. Firoza delivered you. So on that note, doctor, I love you. There's not a morning that goes by when I look at my kids and I bless doctor. And Rajesh, I love you, even though you're denying that you've dyed your hair and it's natural hair. I mean, really now. So thank you.
Thank you, Farah. for the excitement as always. May I now invite the one and only Mr. Aamir Khan. He's the epitome of integrity, intelligence, commitment, perfection. He was honored by the Government of India with the Padma Shri in 2003 and Padma Bhushan in 2010. Mr. Khan, you are foremost a humanitarian, a great thinker, and an exemplary human being. The stage is yours.
Thank you so much. Wishing all of you a very happy Independence Day. You know, I'm certainly feeling that this is one thing I'd like to talk about, but not without Kiran. So can you join me, Kiran? On stage, please. We can speak together about this. You know, it's such a joy to have a child in your life. It's something that really changes your life. I remember my mother used to tell me when I was a kid that when you're a parent, then you will realize what it is to be like a parent. And I used to always wonder, what is she saying? I mean, what can be so different? But she was so right. When I had my first child, Junaid, it just changed me, it just changed my life. And there are so many parents out there, so many people out there, so many even single parents out there who are unable to have a child. And the fact that Dr. Firoza and Jaslok is able to give this joy to so many people out there is really wonderful. I think they've really changed the lives of so many people, and I really thank them for that.
Yeah, actually, I was telling Aamir as we were on our way here, I don't know what I did for those, 20 years before Azad was born. My life is so full now. I feel so thankful and so humbled by the joy and the complete, the completeness that he makes me feel. And really, none of it would have been possible without Firoza. We had a lot of trouble having a child, trying to have a child. Wait for 10 years more. And I really didn't think it would be possible to have a baby. And then, of course, angelically, Firoza appeared and found this way for us. So there are no words to thank her. And as Farah said, we wake up every morning blessing her and thanking her. And this center is going to be that place of hope for so many parents who want to have children. We thank you, Firoza. We thank Jaslok Hospital for bringing it to Mumbai, for giving us a center like this. And I think you said international, so I'm assuming you're going to spread your wings outside of India. Firoza has done this selflessly for so many years, whether it's working in Kashmir, working for poor women in India, in Bombay. She has done it with the love and passion of someone who does it as a vocation and not a profession. And I think she deserves a really, not just like a standing ovation for the work she's done, really.
You know, of course, Azad was born because of Firoza and her help that she brought in. But my relationship with Jaslok is even older than that, because both my children, earlier children, Junaid and Ira, were both born in Jaslok Hospital with Dr. Mansukani. So I'm missing her today. I wish she was here. But just to complete, I think we'd both like to wish Jaslok FertilTree all the very best. And once again, we thank Firoza and Jaslok for bringing such joy into our lives and offering the same joy to so many people. Thank you so much and all the very best.
Thank you.
You know, there's one more thing I want to say. I want to talk about Tusshar. I think, Tusshar, what you've done is really amazing. The courage that you have shown, the dignity that you've shown, the grace that you've shown is really something that will affect a lot of people in a very positive way, and really, again, in your own actions, you'll bring a joy to a lot of people's lives. Thank you.
Mr. Khan, may I please request you to inaugurate today, for today? How do I inaugurate? The button. Aditi. Here.
Press this button? हाँ क्या जूनी ने स्पीच लिखी है अच्छा
I would like to thank Mr. Aamir Khan for the inauguration. It is now time to call 4 fabulous children onto the stage who wish to express themselves in their own unique way. The first is Master Dhruv Parmar. Is he here? Yeah, Dhruv, can you just come onto the stage? Master Dhruv Parmar is Mrs. Naina and Mr. Rajesh Parmar's son and has come from Surat for our function. He is in the 12th standard majoring in biology. He wants to become a doctor. Good, keep it up. His favorite hobbies are swimming, reading, badminton, and chess. You want to say a few words?
A very good afternoon to everybody here. Sorry. And a very happy Independence Day to everybody as well. It is quite unique to be born with assisted reproductive techniques like IVF. And I got to know about this technique when I was in 8th standard, when it came into my syllabus, and my mother told me that you are one of them. And during the class, when our teacher was teaching us about these techniques, that children are born through these techniques, she told us, one of the students asked whether there was any abnormality if the child is born through this technique. And our teacher clearly denied. She was also very much helpful, and she was very clear about these things. I thank my parents, because of whom I'm here, and I thank Dr. Firuza Parekh as well. Thank you very much, ma'am.
You can close this.
Okay, so this is to Firoza Auntie, who I like to call the maker of miracles. So I want you all to just stop for a moment and take stock of everything you know. Every single scrap of information within your mind. The fresh and the faded, the irreplaceable and the irrelevant, the memory and the mundane. All of it. And now try to comprehend that all of that is a single life. Try to imagine every other life yours has had an effect on. Keep in mind, I don't mean every person that you've ever made a friend of, or every person you've ever done a favor for, or even every person you've ever shaken hands with. If you've so much as bumped into them on your way to work, add them to the list. Now take all that's been accumulated in your mind and multiply its magnitude by about 1 million. And now you may have some idea of how much she has contributed to the world. I wouldn't be here to wonder at the number of children she has brought safely into their mother's arms if I hadn't been one of them myself. People often claim that kindness is contagious. If so, then Firoza Auntie is a walking epidemic. No antibiotic in the form of failure or a rough defeat can counter the joy she will always bring to all she passes. She maintains an engaging curiosity in those she meets, never letting them doubt their own importance for a second. And now she has arrived at yet another milestone. I wish her all the luck the universe can offer, and yet I know she won't need an ounce of it. With all my love and support, Zuni.
I'm bold, Zuni. My God. Amazing. I will now like to call. Is it on?
Good morning, good afternoon, everybody.
Oh my God.
I'm Tusshar Kapoor, and we have come from Ahmedabad. We are gifted to Mama Papa by angel called Dr. Farah.
Oh my God.
She is an excellent doctor and she is a very good person. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Shatakshi. She wants to give a hug to her. So cute. Last but not the least is the youngest of our 4 years old and is Anand and Sarita Kumar's son. He's in junior KG at Bombay Scottish. Arnav, where are you? Yeah, Sarita, please get him ahead. He wants to build robots like in the movie Transformers. He also likes racing cars, his favorite being the Lightning McQueen. Right, Arnav? Yeah, he wants to say something. I think, yeah.
Good morning, everybody.
Wow.
Jai Hind.
Good morning.
I'm 4 years old and I like to build robots and cars. My car is favorite Lightning McQueen. And thank you, everybody. Jai Hind.
Jai Hind. You want to say something more? No. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Aunty. Finally, I will invite my mentor and idol, Dr. Firuza Parikh, to express her vote of thanks. Reproduction and genetics, and also visiting professor at the University of California, Los Angeles.
Grace us and honor us with your presence. Your being here.
Farah, come here. Come here. Where to come that side? Yeah.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon. Hello.
स्वतंत्रता दिवस की आप लोगों को बहुत-बहुत शुभकामनाएं।
आपको भी।
Firuza ji, just tell us something about today's day and how it went along.
This is a very auspicious day for us. Not only is it Independence Day, but we have taken a pledge on this day that two of us, FertilTree and Jaslok Hospital, are coming together to launch a way of treatment for infertile couples. As you know, infertility cuts across all sections of society. 8 to 12% of couples are infertile all over the world. We have taken a pledge that with this alliance, we will try to reach out to as many couples as possible to fulfill their dreams of parenthood.
Farah, your opinion and your words on this, since you have been part of this
Yes,
process.
I think ये बहुत ही अच्छी चीज़ है जो डॉक्टर पारेख एंड जसलोक डॉक्टर तरंग आर डूइंग. और जब भी फिरोज़ा जी मुझे कुछ भी कहने को करती है, मैं बेझिझक वो आके करती हूँ, बिकॉज आई नो इट विल बी फॉर अ वेरी वेरी गुड कॉज, बिकॉज शी इज़ ऑल अबाउट हेल्पिंग पीपल एंड डूइंग गुड थिंग्स. एंड सेकेंडली क्योंकि इनके वजह से मुझे 3 बच्चे मिले हैं at the age of 43, which was a miracle. So she is the angel that I will do anything for. और I think बहुत important है कि स्पेशली अगर सेलिब्रिटीज़ ये कर रहे हैं, इट्स इम्पॉर्टेंट कि हम आएँ और हम इसके बारे में बात करें, क्योंकि इसमें कोई भी स्टिग्मा नहीं है. It's a very very good thing. It's science, it's technology that is helping you have kids, and what can be better than that? I think people need to come out and talk openly about it.
तुषार, आपको क्या लगता है कि you are the only Bollywood single parent Bollywood actor?
Yes, first I want to say that मतलब इसकी बहादुरी की I want to say I am very proud of him. He's the bravest man I know.
तो तुषार, आपको क्या लगता है कि ये टेक्निक का इस्तेमाल करने के बाद बॉलीवुड में और भी आम जनता जो है ज़्यादा ध्यान देगी और सिंगल पेरेंट जो है मेल में वो ज़्यादा
Well, I want to first tell Farah that if I'm the first single male parent dad from Bollywood who's done IVF and surrogacy, you were the first single woman director who became a super hit commercial director in a man's space, making movies that you don't associate with female directors. Yes. It was never issue based, the movie. It was always about guns and comedy and masala.
Okay, now
so
we are having a
little deviation from our topic here, but I think Farah needs to be applauded for setting a precedent for all female directors to get into the man's world and to do something.
It's not a man's world anymore now.
Not anymore, yeah, but it was known to be Manmohan Desai, Nasir Hussain Saab's world, which you have broken into.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, आपके सवाल का जवाब, I don't know, each to his own, जिसकी जो मर्जी आए करे. I mean, if you want to start a family the normal stereotypical way, I mean, obviously that should also be a good option. ये सिर्फ मतलब आई होप रास्ता खुला है उन लोगों के लिए जो सिंगल पेरेंटहुड का ऑप्शन अपनाना चाहते हैं एंड दे स्टिल वांट टू बी पेरेंट्स एंड हैव किड्स एंड इट वाज नॉट माय फर्स्ट ऑप्शन. आई एम 40 राइट नाउ एंड आई केम टू रियलाइज कि ये रास्ता मुझे चाहिए एंड इट्स टर्न आउट टू बी अ ब्यूटिफुल ऑप्शन फॉर मी थैंक्स टू डॉक्टर फिरोजा पारिक and the technology and the services and the team at Jaslok. Thank you. I want to thank you all also. It's God sent for me क्योंकि मैं तिरुपति गया था, वहाँ प्रकाश झा जी से मुलाकात हुई जिन्होंने मुझे वहाँ ड्राइव पर एक फैमिली से बात करवाई फ़ोन पे जिन्होंने ये प्रोसीजर किया है. उन्होंने मुझे फिरोज़ा पारिक जी से मिलवाया एंड वी वर जस्ट टॉकिंग अबाउट इट इन द एलिवेटर अभी कि पता ही नहीं चला कि एक साल कहाँ चला गया और अभी एक बेबी मेरे घर पे जो मेरा वेट कर रहा है, मेरा बेटा. मैं जाऊँगा और उससे मतलब उसके साथ खेलूँगा. तो आई थिंक ये चीज़ें प्लान नहीं की जा सकती. आई एम ग्रेटफुल टू गॉड ऑल्सो फॉर ब्लेसिंग मी with such good people and with my son Laksh Kapoor. So and thank you to all of you. You all have been very kind.
आज आमिर ने भी आपकी बहुत तारीफ की स्टेज पे.
That's
I think इन्होंने जो किया है, it's not everyone, people may want to have a child, लेकिन हमेशा वो रुक जाते हैं कि लोग क्या कहेंगे. हम ऐसे कैसे कर सकते हैं, अरे मैं ऐसे सिंगल फादर बनूंगा तो लोग ऐसे बात करेंगे. I think he's very brave. The first time when I came to know, I tweeted that to the bravest person.
Yeah, she was the first one to call me also.
Because I think it takes guts to say, no, I want to be a father and I don't want to be married, I want to have a child. And he went ahead, he did it the right way and he did it with the right people.
Tushar, what was the first thing when you thought about this? First of all, I would like to applaud you. What was the first thing that came into your mind while thinking of being a single parent? That's really tough when it comes to India. At some point of time.
एक दो साल से मतलब 2-3 साल से मैं सोच रहा था कि करना है मुझे, कहाँ क्या अमेरिका जाना पड़ेगा, यहाँ होता है भी कि नहीं. All these kind of thoughts would come and I used to talk to my girlfriends also like Amrita and people like Neelam से मैं बात करता था. They used to all give me vague answers. ऐसा बोलते थे कि
you should have called me ना.
Apparently the laws are better in India. Then I happened to meet Dr. Firoza Parekh and सब sort out हो गया. But the first thought, I mean, when the baby came home was कि हम announce कैसे करेंगे. वो सबसे मतलब when you don't have a wife and you've not gone the normal conventional way. I won't say it's normal or not normal. Everything is normal. But when you haven't gone the conventional way, then you don't want speculation to come about कि ये कैसे आया बच्चा ये वो. तो I'm grateful to her for guiding me in the right way that we'll announce it at the right time and we'll announce it with honesty and with whatever we've done in the hospital in that manner. So that is, I think, something that worked out as far as the societal acceptance is concerned. But मेरे मन में तो बस फादर बनने का ही ख्याल आया, तो और क्या ख्याल आएगा.
तुषार, लेकिन लक्ष्य क्या अपनी मॉम को मिस नहीं करता है और वो कैसे गैप फिल कर रहे हैं आप,
He's only 2.5 months
He's
old.
2.5 months
Yeah,
old, you're not
yeah.
even missing him.
Yeah. Right now he's just 2.5 months old. He's just missing the love that I give him every morning. So I'll go back and compensate for that in the afternoon and in the evening, so that he doesn't miss anything else
I
in his
think
life.
he's a
I think
very lucky child to have you.
Yes.
And
Thank
to
you
have
so
his
much.
family, I don't think he's going to miss anything in life.
I think we all as human beings, we need love, we need to feel like we're special, and I think if I can give that to my child, there won't be anything incomplete.
आगे क्या तुषार आप शादी के बारे में क्या ख्याल रखते हैं कि आपके लिए वो इम्पोर्टेंट है?
May I request for relevant questions, please?
No, I'll answer it. It's okay. It's okay. I'll answer it.
planning to get married?
I've never planned anything in my life. I do believe in the institution of marriage, but I think in today's day and age, I don't think it's a big deal. अगर मेरे हाथ में लिखा होगा, नसीब में होगा तो कर लूँगा, लेकिन फिलहाल मुझे सबसे पहले बाप बनना था, because the clock is ticking. I'm 40 and I didn't want to delay that anymore. अभी वो मेरा सपना पूरा हो गया है, उसके अलावा अभी मुझे कुछ सोचना नहीं है.
Are you planning to, now make a movie on this kind of topic? Are you like
First, tell her to cast me.
I'm making one with
really
Tushar.
real kind of a situation if you cast him.
Now that
See,
आप लोग ने अभी मुझे
God is bringing us together somewhere the other. कितना भागी
अभी जो मुझे
भागी
I love you, you know that. अब जो आपने मुझे आइडिया दिया है, डेफिनेटली अब मैं इसके बारे में सोचूंगी और सबसे पहले मैं तुषार को कास्ट करूंगी. In this, if I ever make this movie, this will be breaking news. You know.
Farah and Tushar, since you both belong to the Bollywood fraternity, I would just need one small reaction from you. Since kissing was never a big deal in Bollywood, but again it has come back. People have started promoting and using it as a promotional tool. So what do you guys have to say about that?
Farah, would you like to address it at this kind of forum, or could you just skip this?
No, I think see, when you have IVF babies, kissing not important. Okay, you can completely do without it.
No,
they have been very decent.
They've been very good and decent.
So should I take some credit for it?
हाँ, बोलो.
क्योंकि हमने देखा है कि सलमान खान को भी बच्चे बहुत पसंद है. हमने देखा कि शाहरुख ने भी ऐसा किया, तुषार.
हाँ जी.
तो आप उन्हें कुछ एडवाइस देना चाहेंगे इस तरह की कुछ?
एडवाइस, शाहरुख के 3 बच्चे हैं, वो मुझे एडवाइस दे रहा है.
सलमान खान.
नहीं, सलमान is very good as he is. He can advise everybody. We don't need to advise him. He's far more successful and far more intelligent than all of us put together, let me tell you.
After setting an example yourself, आपको लगता है कि actresses होती like they used to feel कि भाई कि longevity बढ़ जाएगी, they can have like babies at a later years. So is this
I think ये सिर्फ actresses के लिए नहीं है. I think ये किसी मैं actress नहीं थी, लेकिन मैंने I had babies at the age of 43. Because sometimes you get so caught up. आप अपनी लाइफ बना रहे हो, अपना करियर बना रहे हो, ये शायद आपको शादी नहीं करना है, बाद में आपको जाके ख्याल आता है कि नहीं मैं को.
साजिद का क्या ख्याल था मेरे इस न्यूज़ के बाद? What is he thinking? I want to know.
See, Sajid has got it easy. He's got 3 children who he plays with and sends them back home to me. Okay, so
it just struck me.
Yeah. So I think for someone like me, I'm not talking of any actress or everyone. For me, to have IVF and to have someone guiding me like Dr. Firoza and the center at Jaslok, it was a godsend because sometimes later in life there should not be any regrets.
Correct.
Sometimes you have children too early and you regret it कि मैंने नहीं किए होते तो मेरा career ऐसा होता. And sometimes when you don't have and you miss that opportunity, so I am really glad that IVF gives you the chance not to have any regrets. You can have babies. I mean, it's fabulous. Doc, can I still have more babies now?
Certainly, please come back.
Like mid-30s वगैरह में.
Thanks for telling me I'm in mid-30s, but that's not the case.
आप भी एक्ट्रेस हो.
हाँ, मैं कहाँ एक्ट्रेस हूँ?
ऐसे नहीं सबको.
अच्छा चल.
तो मैं बोल रहा हूँ कई एक्ट्रेसेस जो आजकल की जो हॉलीवुड में भी काम कर रही उतना काम कर रही तो यानी they also have like chance.
I think it's a chance for every woman who doesn't want to get married in her 20s or doesn't want to have kids in her 30s. I think it's fabulous that even in your 40s, पहले ऐसा नहीं होता था. लड़कियों की शादी जल्दी कराते थे क्योंकि फिर बोलते थे बच्चे नहीं होंगे बाद में. Now at age of 45, 50, you can have kids. And I think for me, personally, I'm enjoying them at this age much more because I did what I wanted to in life. I had a career, I worked hard on my life, and now I enjoy my kids. I have time to give them. And I think मेरे लिए, I think my childhood has come back at this age to have kids who are younger. I'm enjoying every moment of it. I do not resent that my kids stopped me from doing this, or I had a child so I couldn't do that. So I think it gives you a freedom to do what you want in life and still have children.
सक्सेस रेशियो कितना है जब आईवीएफ टेक्निक लोग अपनाते हैं तो
सक्सेस रेशियो बहुत सारे चीज़ पे डिपेंड होती है. एज ऑफ द वुमेन, मैन के सब पैरामीटर्स कैसे है, सीमेन कैसे है, उनके एनवायरनमेंट कैसा है, whether there is any diabetes, high blood pressure, all these things gives us success. लेकिन on a platform, the success varies anywhere from 30% to 60%. एक मैं बात ऐड करना चाहती हूँ यहाँ. जब काफ़ी सारे लेडीज़ हमारे पास आते हैं जो उनके करियर में बहुत सारे हलजुल गए हैं, 30-35 पे आते हैं, वो एक सवाल करते हैं, डॉक्टर अभी मुझे बच्चा नहीं चाहिए, का समझो 5 साल या 6 साल के बाद मुझे चाहिए. मेरी एक एडवाइस है उनके लिए कि प्लीज़ आप अपने एग्स फ्रीज कर लो. एग्स फ्रीज करने से क्या होता है, यू आर स्टॉपिंग द बायोलॉजिकल क्लॉक. समझो आपको बच्चा 40 की उम्र में चाहिए, अगर आपने आपके एग्स 30 की उम्र में फ्रीज किया है तो जब आपको बच्चा पैदा होता है तो उनकी जो जेनेटिक मटेरियल होगी वो बहुत स्ट्रांग रहेगी. तो ये मेरी एक अर्ज है कि प्लीज़ जो भी डिफर करने चाहते हैं, फ्रीज योर एग्स.
फिरोजा जी, एक चीज बता सकते हैं आप और कौन-कौन, मतलब जैसे फराह और ये लोग कौन-कौन हैं जो अभी तक एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हैं?
No, but she can't tell you that.
As a doctor, it is not ethical for me to give the names of patients.
She never told me the sex of my child till they were coming out one by one. So.
But every patient is important for us. At Jaslok, we believe that every patient is a celebrity and we give all our patients equal importance.
आपके चिल्ड्रन आए उनको देख सकते हैं क्या?
हाँ देखो ना, थोड़ी वो जूम में थोड़ी है यार.
Thank you so much.
Lovely.
I don't know. Let's see where Aamir is. We'll try to catch him.
Firoza, you want us to be here for this?
They just want to take a small.
You're comfortable.
I'm comfortable, yeah. But you do all the talking. I am not much.
Yeah, hi.
स्वतंत्रता दिवस की आपको शुभकामनाएं.
जी हाँ, इंडिपेंडेंस डे की सभी को बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं आज के लिए.
कैसा अनुभव रहा आज आपका यहाँ पे इस मंच पर?
बहुत ही अच्छा रहा. मुझे लगता है कि फिरोज़ा जी, डॉक्टर फिरोज़ा जो काम कर रही हैं वो बहुत ही ज़रूरी काम है, बहुत ही इम्पोर्टेंट काम है. और बहुत सारे पेरेंट्स हैं, सिंगल पेरेंट्स भी हैं जो एक फैमिली शुरू करना चाहते हैं, लेकिन कभी कभी उनको मुश्किल होती है. तो फिरोज़ा जो काम कर रही हैं वो लोगों की ज़िंदगी में खुशी ला रही हैं. एक बच्चा जो आपकी ज़िंदगी में जब बच्चा होता है तो आपकी ज़िंदगी एकदम खुशी से भर जाती है. बहुत सारे लोग हैं जिनके नसीब में वो नहीं होता, तो उनकी ज़िंदगी में भी वो ये खुशी ला सकती हैं. और ये बहुत ही बड़ी बात है. हज़ारों लोगों की ज़िंदगी में फिरोज़ा जी ये खुशी लाई हैं, और उसमें से एक हम भी हैं, किरण और मैं. तो बहुत ही ज़रूरी काम है जो फिरोज़ा जी कर रही हैं और लोगों की ज़िंदगी बदल रही है.
आमिर तुषार कपूर,
Aamir, somewhere down the line, there is still a whole lot of stigma attached over the inability of not being able to conceive naturally, and that prevents them from coming out and open about IVF. So, what do you have to say? How will you address this?
हाँ, देखिए, नेचर ने, हम जैसे हैं, नेचर ने हमको बनाया. हाँ, जैसे भी हम हैं वैसे जो नेचर है जो उसने हमको बनाया है, और हमें उसको स्वीकार करना चाहिए. जो भी हमारी, हर आदमी में तकलीफ़ें हैं, हर आदमी में खूबियाँ हैं, और जैसे हम हैं वो नेचुरल है. जो भी है, खूबियों के साथ, कमज़ोरियों के साथ, तकलीफ़ों के साथ, वो सब चीज़ें हम हैं. और कभी कभी उसमें हमें झिझकना नहीं चाहिए, शर्माना नहीं चाहिए. आज मेडिकली इतनी चीज़ें पॉसिबल हैं जो पहले पॉसिबल नहीं थी, जो पहले मुमकिन नहीं थी. लिहाजा मैं तो ये कहूँगा कि जो खुशी मुझे मिली है, मैं पर्सनली कह सकता हूँ, किरण को और मुझे, वो हमारे लिए अनमोल है. और वो सिर्फ इसलिए मुमकिन हुआ क्योंकि हम फिरोज़ा के पास आए.
आज जो है 90% ऑफ इनफर्टिलिटी के लिए ट्रीटमेंट है. जो 10% के नहीं है उसके लिए भी दूसरे प्रकार है, तरीके हैं.
अडॉप्शन है, डोनर एग्स है, सरोगेसी है, तो आज बहुत सारी टेक्निक्स है जिससे लोग माँ और बाप बन सकते हैं।
आज जब जूही चोपड़ा जब स्पीच दे रहे थे आपकी आंखों में हमने आंसू देखा।
नहीं, वो बहुत अच्छा कह रही थी, फिरोज़ा के बारे में बात कर रही थी और बहुत सही कह रही थी। तो आप लोग तो जानते हैं मैं बड़ा इमोशनल आदमी हूँ। हाँ, सेंटिमेंटल, सेंसिटिव आदमी हूँ मैं बहुत। तो नहीं, जवाब तो मेरा हो गया, उसको आगे क्या बोलूँगा।
आपसे ये जानना चाहते हैं कि तुषार ने तो ये बताया कि लक्ष्य के टाइम में सिंगल फादर में क्या क्या हर्डल्स आई, क्या आजाद के टाइम में आपके दोनों के बीच में कुछ हर्डल्स आई थी? क्या ऐसा हुआ था कि एक रेडी था, दूसरे को कन्विंस करना पड़ा?
नहीं, ऐसी कोई हर्डल नहीं आई थी हमारे साथ। किरण और मैं दोनों चाहते थे कि हमें बच्चा हो, और जब आज़ाद पैदा हुआ तो हम दोनों बहुत ही खुश हुए, और हम दोनों चाहते थे कि हम इस चीज़ को सफाई से लोगों के सामने पेश करें, ताकि हमने कुछ गलत नहीं किया, हमें कुछ छुपाने की ज़रूरत नहीं है और लोगों को इसके बारे में पता होना चाहिए। तो हमने उस वक्त सफाई से मीडिया से भी कहा कि हमने IVF सरोगेसी से बच्चा पैदा किया है, और हमें बड़ी खुशी है कि हमने किया है। हमारी ज़िंदगी में बहुत खुशी आई है उसके साथ।
What stage should a parent perhaps tell his child that you've been conceived to IVF, or is it important to address?
No, that is an important issue to address, certainly, and I think for that I'm not qualified to answer that. You need to talk to a psychiatrist who will guide you. For different cases, he might give different advice. So I cannot give a generalized answer for that.
आमिर, मैं आपसे एक सवाल पूछूं, उससे पहले डॉक्टर तरंग से पूछूं।
जी हाँ, जरूर।
Now it's a proper setup, and like she told us, like they started like a very small setup. So now it's a proper specialized and international level setup at your place.
Absolutely. As far as IVF is concerned, हमारा setup बिल्कुल international level का भी है. In fact, as I said in that video also, we have 6 centers of excellence. We never say we have got 20 centers of excellence because कोई भी hospital में 20 centers of excellence नहीं हो सकते. So we have 6 centers of excellence, and for that we are trying to create an international setup. And for IVF, not only what we have today, in the next 5 years you will see how it will expand. At Jaslok Hospital itself, we are doing a lot of new things. We will talk about it when the time is right. But as Dr. Firoza Parekh rightly said, कि तरीके तो बहुत हैं. I think हिंदुस्तान को aware होना चाहिए कि तरीके हैं. And that is the thing that we wanted to convey through this whole thing, is that there are a lot of ways. Please don't get disappointed. You can surely be a parent, and it's just that आपको पता होना चाहिए कहाँ जाना है, और ऐसे तरीके हैं और आप आराम से माँ बाप बन सकते हैं।
आमिर, ऐसा लगता है कि जब 2011 में आज़ाद की पैदाइश हुई थी, आप लोगों ने ऐलान किया था आज़ाद
2011 2012
2000
मुझे डेट्स याद नहीं रहती। हाँ, खैर
2011
तो आपको लगता है कि जब आप लोगों ने ऐलान किया था आज़ाद के बारे में, उसके बाद से ज़्यादा अवेयरनेस बढ़ी है और ज़्यादा लोग इस तरफ ध्यान दे रहे हैं? आपको ऐसा उसके बारे में लगता है?
पता नहीं, फिरोजा, व्हाट डू यू फील?
बिल्कुल, बहुत सारे लोग को अभी उनके कॉन्फिडेंस आ गया है कि क्यों नहीं, हम भी माँ बाप ऐसे तरीके से बन सकते हैं। इट इज
Aamir, is it possible to spread the message about IVF through the medium of films, or do you think it's not?
No, certainly, why not? I mean, if a nice story comes out, you can certainly make a film on it also.
Do you like to make?
I mean, it will depend on the script, so I don't have any fixed opinion of what kind of film I should make.
Okay. Talking about script, you're a film star that we absolutely adore. Will we get to see you share screen space with Bachchan Saab in Thug?
You know, I think it's too early to talk about that. So we'll see.
Bachchan Saab भी यही बोलते हैं, मतलब confirm भी नहीं कर रहे, deny भी नहीं कर रहे. अबे कुछ तो मतलब you're doing the film.
I mean, see, Mr. Bachchan is someone I'm such a huge fan of. I'm a very big fan of Mr. Bachchan. I grew up watching his films, and I just love him and respect him in every way. I've learned so much from him, and if I get the opportunity to work with him, that will be my dream come true. So I hope it happens. But when it does happen, then we will definitely tell you.
आमिर से कहा कि वो इस टॉपिक पर फिल्म बनाने वाले हैं।
हाँ।
You want me to part of that?
वो तो स्क्रिप्ट पे डिपेंड होगा फिर कैसे है।
आप क्या चाहते हैं? We can start now.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
मैंने कहा था मुझे